So, Mark, why are you here today?
It's a great question. Look, we're here today to raise awareness of Doppel's decision to change licensing requirements for recent graduates from mental health degrees, which is creating some barriers in getting these students gainfully employed and also creating delays in actually being able to take the licensing exam.
And what's the point of all this?
Utah is currently ranked state number 50 in terms of mental health per person and lowest in available access to services for adult population, and for adolescents it's ranked state number 47. So these figures are quite alarming. There is a need for the state of Utah to get mental health services into the community. There are high suicide rates, and so this licensing change is only creating a barrier for these recent graduates to get into the community and providing those needed mental health services.
And so, do you really think that this will have an impact at all?
Well, I think it will have a greater impact if we don't do anything at all. So I think that we need to get this message across, and if we can get these changes looked at, it will have a great impact in not only providing students with work, but also getting more people in the community to provide therapy to those who need it.
And aren't you just doing this just to try to get publicity?
Look, I think at the end of the day, any publicity at the moment that we can get is going to be good publicity, because this is a key issue in our state. It is something that needs attention, and we need to be doing more.
And how much would this cost?
It won't cost the government anything to look at these changes. In fact, it will probably cost them more money if they don't do anything. As of 2019, the United States has spent $70 billion in medical services for adolescent attempted suicides. So those numbers are quite staggering. They're very alarming, and it just goes to show that mental health is needed. Therapy is needed in the community, and with this bottleneck, we're not going to be able to get those services as quick as we need them.
Mm-hmm. And who is funding you on this?
We're all volunteers here today. We take this very seriously, and everybody that you see here is doing this because they are aware of the issue and have volunteered their time and services.
That's awesome. And how long have you personally been helping people?
I've been working with adolescents as a therapist for the last 5 years, mainly working with populations with severe suicidal ideation. So I've got a good understanding of what's the issues are in our community, and that's why I take this very seriously.
And so after this, what's next?
Hopefully, once we can, make enough noise and get legislators to meet with us and to sit down at the table to have constructive discussions, that we can get changes made to the licensing requirements, so that we can help get these students licensed and in the community and provided those much needed mental health services.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
Look, I would just highlight again that, those numbers that I mentioned earlier, for adult populations, we're ranked state number 50 in terms of mental health issues per person and available access to services, and ranked state number 47. The United States has spent $70 billion as of 2019 for medical services for adolescents with attempted suicides. So these numbers are staggering. It is affecting our state. We need the licensing committee to look at these changes and to get these students who are recently graduated licensed and into the community providing mental health services.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Andrew.